Don't let your holiday leftovers go to waste. Transform them into a completely new meal your family will love. I'm Christina from It Is a Keeper, and I share tried and true recipes that anyone can make. I believe if you can read, you can cook. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make a cheesy, creamy mac and cheese with ham. The best part is we're using leftover holiday ham. You can get the full printable recipe in the video description below. All right, so the first thing we need to do for our mac and cheese with ham is get the macaroni cooking. So behind me, I have a big pot of salted water already at a boil. I am going to add an entire 1 pound box of elbow macaroni. I like to use elbows. You can use whatever you like. Shells, cavatelli, whatever your heart desires, have at it. Okay, so now that our pasta is going, we're gonna use that time to work on our cheese sauce. So I'm gonna get my pan going here at medium high. We are going to add some butter to our saucepan, and we're gonna let that melt. We are going to start making like a bechamel sauce. Okay, so our butter is melted. We are going to add some flour, just some standard all-purpose flour, a little bit of dry mustard, and my favorite, my house seasoning blend. And then we're just going to whisk that in to form a paste, and we're gonna cook that for a minute or so until it gets nice and creamy and that raw flour flavor. So this is the start of our cheese sauce that we're making for our mac and cheese. So to our flour butter mixture, we're going to add some whole milk. I'm going to start by drizzling it in slowly and whisking as we go. I like using whole milk for this. I feel like the texture is better. Gonna give this a good whisk, switch hands. I'm very left-handed. I can't even whisk with my right hand. And we'll just add the rest. And we're just gonna continue to whisk this until we get a nice thick, not too thick, but it's gonna thicken up quite a bit. So we're gonna let that come to a simmer. In the meantime, our pasta has finished cooking, so I took that out of the water. And as I'm letting it drain. Okay, we have a nice little simmer going on here, and our sauce has thickened up beautifully. So if you see, it's nice, thick, not too thick because we want it creamy when it goes over our pasta. Okay, so to this, we are going to add about 1.5 cups or so of shredded cheddar. Now this, since we're working with leftovers, guys, you can put in any leftover cheese you have from your holiday cheese board, just shred it up and add it. So I'm just gonna get that mixed in there. It does work better if it's shredded when you put it in, it melts nicer. Oh, it looks beautiful. I like to play around with different cheeses too, so whatever I have on hand. Colby Jack is probably my favorite one to use, but here we're just using some cheddar. Fontina is so nice in this too. All right, so this is looking good. Look at that nice cheese sauce. It's beautiful. So next I'm going to add some cooked ham. So this is just leftover ham from the holidays that I just chopped up into bite-sized pieces. We'll go ahead and get that in there. Let me turn the heat off. Beautiful. And if you had leftover vegetables, throw those in too. Broccoli, carrots, whatever you have. Cauliflower would be really good in this. If you have leftover holiday vegetables, you can make this a complete meal. Chop them up, throw them in. Okay, ooh, this smells so good. I am going to switch gears and we're gonna get our baking dish in next. Okay, so I have our baking dish here. I'm just gonna give it a quick spray with some nonstick cooking spray, just to make sure nothing's sticking. So to this, we are going to add our cooked pasta. So I've cooked it, drained it. We will just get it all in. Alrighty. All right, I hate wasting stuff. Alrighty. So over top of our pasta, we're going to pour our prepared cheese sauce. I'm gonna get that all out of there. Okay. And then I just start right in this pan, because why dirty another dish? Ooh, this looks so amazing. It's gonna be so creamy and cheesy. And that's the key, is not overcooking that white sauce, the cheese sauce. If you let that go too long, it just gets too thick, and then your cheese sauce isn't creamy. We want a nice creamy mac and cheese. Oh, this looks amazing. So I'm just going to spread this all around till it's in a nice even layer. Beautiful. And then our reserved cheese. So I'm just going to evenly distribute that upon the top of the casserole. That was so clinical. Okay. Now, guys, if you have leftover bread from your holiday dinner, like dinner rolls or whatever, toast them up in the oven, make breadcrumbs out of them, stir it with a little butter on top. You get a nice crispy crust. Yum. That would be delicious. If you don't have bread, you don't want to go through all that hubbub, do a little panko. Some panko with toss it with some melted butter, sprinkle that on top, you'll get a nice crispy layer. So we are going to take this though, pop it in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, just until everything warms through, because everything's cooked. We just want to warm it through. And then we are going to dive into this bad boy. I'm going to burn my lips off, but I don't care. This is pure comfort food. The smokiness from the ham is coming through. Perfection. This mac and cheese with ham is definitely a keeper. If you like this recipe, you have got to try my Philly cheesesteak pasta. Don't forget to grab the printable recipe in the video description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.